Good morning, America. The first of 3 new winter storms on the move, plus flu cases surge and, yeah, go Birds! Go Birds! The Eagles super soar.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
Philly dominating the Kansas City Chiefs, with quarterback Jalen Hurts leading the charge.
Hurts on the sneak. Kyle drives his way in. Touchdown.
Plus, the birthday boys, Saquon.
And a little bobble from Saquon.
And Cooper.
Duthiers is in. Touchdown.
The city of brotherly love erupting.
Back-to-back-to-back winter storms. The new triple threat on the move, pushing across the country. Ginger is tracking it all.
President Trump set to announce new tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports as federal judges pump the brakes on his plans to shrink the government. And Elon Musk and his team face legal challenges as they gain access to at least 10 federal agencies. Flu emergency. Doctor visits spiking to the highest level in at least 15 years, the spread threatening to strain health systems, plus the growing concern about bird flu.
A series of home break-ins targeting young girls and the 13-year-old boy arrested.
Sparks flying. Police searching for the suspects after a passenger in a pickup shot fireworks at a driver.
Here we go.
And the stars who scored big during the big game.
So when?
So who ran away with the biggest wins of the night?
Sorry, folks, there's a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
Plus, the surprises. Kendrick Lamar with a showstopper performing that song.
Yeah, that song.
Bringing down the house.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Hey, wait a minute. Keep the TV on. GMA starts right now as we celebrate the
Live from Times Square, it's Monday. Good morning, America.
Anyone sleep in Philadelphia last night?
Not at all. Not at all.
So, good morning, America. Hope you guys are doing well this morning after that big win for the Eagles, their second Super Bowl ever.
Yes, that is a look right now at the fans celebrating in the city of brotherly love. They really do know how to party in Philly. No lampposts are really safe in that town after a night like last night, and the skyline was lit up green for their birds.
So we're going to be live there in Philly and live in New Orleans this morning. Michael, we saw him there at the game, and he's still having a good time down there in New Orleans. Good morning, Michael.
I sure am, Robin. It's hard not to have a good time down here in New Orleans. You know, this is such an incredibly wonderful city, and this is the TBC Brass Band. These guys are here this morning to help me out. They began in 2002 with just some duct-taped instruments, and now they are well known within the community. So thank you guys for joining us this morning. We appreciate you. And you know, what a game last night. The Eagles on their redemption tour to redeem themselves from losing against Kansas City and ending that Kansas City chance for a three-peat. We're going to have much more on that on the halftime show. We're going to talk about that in the next hour. But let's begin with the big game. The Eagles totally dismantling the two-time defending champion Chiefs. And Will Reeve is here in New Orleans. I ran into him the other day, and he had the biggest moments from the game. Good morning, Will.
Good morning to you, Michael. You saw it, utter domination. There is no other way to describe what the Eagles did to the Chiefs. It was a shocking result, perhaps because we're so used to Kansas City winning these games, so used to Patrick Mahomes coming up big in these moments, but ultimately it was all Eagles all night, and their fans here and back in Philly celebrating well into the morning.
Trump is the day after the Super Bowl as we welcome to CBS Mornings. I'm Gayle.
I'm Tony Dokoupil. And I'm Vladimir.
Nate is in New Orleans. We'll talk to him in just a second. But first, here's today's eye-opener. It's your world in 90 seconds.
Your Eagles are world champions again.
How you feeling? Man, I'm feeling good. You feeling good? Damn good.
The Eagles dominate Super Bowl 59, denying the Chiefs a three-peat. We'll talk to one of the winners.
President Trump promises more tariffs and more big cuts to federal agencies.
Our government has not functioned properly for many, many years.
After a wintry blast in the Northeast, more nasty weather is ahead.
We're talking heavy rain, blizzard conditions in a couple of spots, and even the possibility for strong storms.
Several people were injured after an explosion and a fire at an industrial plant in Pennsylvania.
Grammy Award winner Kendrick Lamar performing the halftime show. I'm gonna do my stuff.
Tennis legend Serena Williams made a cameo appearance.
Man, I did not crip walk like that at Wimbledon. Oh, I would have been fine.
Forget about Bourbon Street. We're on Broad Street, and this is where the party is. Seriously.
Philly fans are celebrating after their birds landed in New Orleans.
It is midnight green as far as the eye can see.
Go Birds!
What do you think right now?
What do I think? We're champions. Let's go.
You have just witnessed greatness. Look at my city. Super Bowl 59 champs, the Philadelphia Eagles.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
If you have friends in Philadelphia, are they answering the phone this morning?
That's the vibe. She is the vibe.
That is the vibe.
That is the vibe. Send us videos and pictures if you're partied in Philadelphia this morning.
Congratulations to them. And that, of course, is where we're going to start this morning. With a sea of green on the field at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, the Eagles beat the Chiefs, and guess what? It wasn't even close. The final score was 40-22. Wow. Fans in Philadelphia, known for being rowdy, lived up to that reputation as they took to the city streets. And let's say some lamp poles are feeling a little pain this morning to celebrate. Yes. We got all the highlights from the Super Bowl, including a powerful halftime performance by Kendrick Lamar. We're going to start, though, with Nate in New Orleans. Nate, good morning. I texted you in the middle of the game and said, what is happening here?
Yeah, and I just sent you a simple text back saying that the Eagles are kicking their butts. That's all it was, Gayle. But it was an amazing, amazing game. Before the game, all anyone could talk about was the Chiefs. And it looked like their script was already being written. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, legends in the making, going for their third straight Super Bowl win. But the Eagles, they changed the subject, and fast. Right from the start, it looked like they had the Chiefs' offense all figured out.
Good Monday morning, Philadelphia on top of the football world after a huge Super Bowl win.
Go Birds. It's February 10th. This is today. Philly flies.
A.J. Brown. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
The Eagles crush the Chiefs.
Hurts going deep.
Win Super Bowl 59 and the coveted Lombardi Trophy. We've got all the highlights and one of the team's biggest stars up early or late in New Orleans to celebrate with us. Winter wallop, more storms on the way for tens of millions after a weekend of snow and ice. Al's full forecast to plan your week straight ahead. Doubling down, President Trump announcing massive new tariffs, this time on U.S. steel and aluminum, and overnight orders the U.S. Mint to stop making pennies. A live report from Washington just ahead. Massive blast.
Whoa.
An explosion and fire at an industrial plant in Pennsylvania. At least 13 people, including several firefighters, injured. Nearby residents ordered to stay indoors. We've got the very latest. Egg hunts, those skyrocketing prices, and now a shortage leading to a major scramble.
They don't even have eggs.
The major retailers now putting a limit on how many eggs you can buy. All that plus SNL 50 week.
Well, isn't that special?
It is, and we're going to count down to the iconic show's milestone anniversary celebration with Amy Poehler live at Studio 1A.
Oh, well, my ears are ringing.
And we're going to fire up the Today Show
This
bracket.
is how you answer that door in my neighborhood.
Who is it?
We'll let you decide the greatest sketches of all time. And then big game, big moments. The commercials loaded with stars and surprises.
You guys sure you want this? Please serve.
A first of its kind halftime show.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score.
And even a surprise pre-game appearance from our friend Declan. And he will join us live as we break down all things Super Bowl 59 today, Monday, February 10th, 2025.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Today. It's Monday morning. So glad you're with us. Yeah, I wore my Eagles blazer. I mean,
how could you not?
This is the day.
How could you not?
So much to celebrate.
The Eagles absolutely dominated last night. And it was really cool seeing Bradley Cooper, of course, and our friend Declan.
I know.
Introduce the Eagles before the game. Declan may be the good luck charm.
I think he may be. He's going to have to go to every Super Bowl now, and he's going to join us live in just a little bit. Super Bowl 59, that's where we're going to begin this morning. This unexpected blowout for the Eagles, just dominating the Chiefs 40-22 to take the Lombardi Trophy for the second time in team history and dashing Kansas City's hopes of that historic three-peat.
And check it out. This was the scene in Philly. The party still likely underway this morning. Fans taking to the streets. Some of those celebrations, as you might imagine, in Philadelphia, getting a little bit rowdy. Victory parade scheduled for Friday.
Well, as for the Chiefs' star quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, he had kind of an off night, saying after the game that he did not play to his standard.
The game also producing another star-studded halftime show. Grammy-winning rapper Kendrick Lamar got a little help from one of the greatest actors of our time, Samuel L. Jackson, SZA, even tennis legend Serena Williams.
Yeah, we got a lot to cover. We will have a conversation with Eagles star Jordan Mailata as well, but let's get started with NBC's Kaylee Hartung in the room where it happened. Well, the stadium anyway, New Orleans. Hey, Kaylee.
Hey, good morning, guys. The Eagles made it look easy in the Big Easy. I don't think anybody predicted the game would go down quite like this. They had it well in hand before halftime, absolutely dominating on both sides of the ball.